My name is Rick Doubleday, Chief Commercial Officer at Dexcom. We believe if you take care of each other and help support the diabetes community as a whole, then you are a warrior. It's that simple.
Hi everyone, I'm Chad Patterson from Dexcom. We brought together some of our awesome Dexcom warriors to meet, ask questions, interact, and play games with, and of course make friends for life. And let's be real, I know you're all just waiting for me to stop talking so you can meet Mark Andrews, NFL tight end for the Baltimore Ravens, and Jordan Morris, MLS Cup champion.
Hello everyone, Mark Andrews here. I'm excited to be with all you guys for my second CWD, Friends for Life conference. This is my brother Charlie here with me, and he came with me last year. We had a great time meeting everyone. This year's going to be extra special though, since we're gathered virtually. I get the pleasure of introducing y'all to my mom, Martha Andrews.
Hi everyone, I'm excited to be here.
Mom, do you remember what it felt like on Mark's diagnosis day?
Yeah, I think the day your child is diagnosed with T1D as a parent, it's a day you'll never forget.
I made a note to myself and made it a goal for myself to be able to help kids and families that were going through the same things that I had gone through. They were more worried about, what type of football player was I, not, my diabetes. And that was a big relief for me. It meant a lot for me to know that my skills on the football field matter more than diabetes. I had a very, obviously scary incident, and it was after a couple of hard workouts, and I was, glycogen depleted, and I had taken a nap and went low, and in my sleep I became unresponsive, and I was lucky enough to have a roommate that found me and called the ambulance, and they brought me back right away. And if anybody knows that type of experience, it's something that it'll really shake you up, and it's something that you never want to go through again. As a family, we came together and we figured out something to do so we wouldn't have to go through this again, and we wouldn't have to stress about this. Obviously, it put a lot of stress on my family, and that's when we found Dexcom.
Both my mom and I actually follow Mark's numbers on the Dexcom Follow app. I actually have it on my watch. Like, you guys can see it right now, and if you can see that, you see what Mark's number is. So he's doing good. He's 142, which makes me happy. I don't have to worry about him.
Because Dexcom allows Charlie and my mom to follow my numbers, I'm never alone for those moments that diabetes does go rogue. And the more, I've always said this, the more eyes on you as a diabetic, the better off you're going to be. It's truly a team sport. And I feel like I've got the best team. Something that I'm super, super proud of is that I've never missed a game or practice because of my diabetes. I've turned having diabetes into a positive, and I'm able to do so many things like help kids and families with diabetes and be here with you guys today.
We're huge Jordan Morris fans, so we're so excited that you decided to join us today.
I'm just so excited to be here with you guys as a fellow Dexcom Warrior to share my diabetes story and talk a little bit about my life as a professional athlete and how diabetes, provides its challenges in that, but how I've tried to overcome those and how my family's played a big role in that as well. And I think communicating, being open is so important. And when I always talk to kids, it's always being proud of dealing with diabetes. It's just something extra that you have to deal with in your life. And the Dexcom has been just a huge game changer in having the numbers kind of right there available for you. They have the share feature, which is amazing. And whenever I talk to parents with young kids now, it's just been a game changer. I think the Dexcom Warrior is just completely encompasses that feeling that dealing with diabetes, you are a warrior. You can overcome anything and accomplish anything that you want to accomplish. So teaming up with them has been absolutely awesome, because I think we're sharing the same message, and it's so much fun for me to be able to talk to kids. What I always say is I know how challenging T1D can be. I know that it's a constant 24/7 job, and that's the most difficult part. But I really do believe that we were given it because we're able to handle it, and that it's something that you can learn from it and get stronger from. And I think every day is a day to get stronger and get better, and every day is a day to progress in our diabetes management. And I always think of it as just a competition, that every single time I get my A1C checked, I want it to be better than the last time. And so every day I take that as a personal challenge.
My name is David. Some of you might know me as Type 1 Livabetic. I'm really excited to be here with you all and teach this diabetic-inspired TikTok dance.
I would have to say my favorite feature about the Dexcom would be the follow app, probably because I'm a mom to a type 1. I love being able to track Zola's numbers, being able to watch where she's at. There were times where I was able to see her numbers from Uganda, or like while I was here and she was in Uganda, vice versa. And then being able to have my husband watch our numbers at the same time too just gives me a lot of peace of mind. So it's been a total lifesaver for us.
So my name is Lisa. I am mom to 5 kids, and my youngest daughter, Juniper, has type 1 diabetes. It all started, we were coming home from a trip. We got on the plane and she fell asleep for the entire 5-hour flight. And then the symptoms started coming. It's really easy to write off all of these symptoms as something else going on, and it really just wasn't on my radar that my 2-year-old could even have diabetes. Her pediatrician, I'm still convinced, saved her life that night, and he called me back. To be on the safe side, why don't you guys go to an urgent care and just get her blood glucose checked and just do a little poke and see what it says. And I did a toe poke, and she said, well, we're going to send you down to Children's Hospital. We think she has type 1 diabetes. It was that point that we realized just how sick she was. Her blood sugar was over 800 at that point. So had we waited until that Tuesday when the nurse had made the appointment for us, who knows how much worse the situation would have been. It was in the hospital that I had a old high school friend, and she reached out to me and she said, ask him for a Dexcom. And I was so overwhelmed. So to have a Dexcom on was vital to being able to care for her. And I honestly can't imagine managing this disease without it.
Our favorite features are the 20-minute warnings before he goes low. And of course the no pricking. But I think the 20 minutes before he goes low is a big deal for us because we had several scares that first year where Nathan just cried, like he was afraid that something was going to happen to him. And he would say, Mom, I never want to feel that again. I remember his dad used to sleep next to him, and he used to always tell me, we have to figure something out. I'm so afraid, that I sleep on the floor of his bed. It does get you worked up because that's how scared we were before the Dexcom, So it's been a game changer in our outlook as he gets older, going to sleepovers, being able to do team events, especially because I have another little one who's 6. So being a warrior and being a part of the community has allowed him to connect with so many other people experiencing the same thing, make him feel like he's not alone in this journey and that the platform is for purpose.
Hi guys, welcome to Show and Tell. We gathered a bunch of Dexcom warriors, and each of us will be diving into our diabetes drawers to show you what supplies we stock up on, how we organize, any tips and tricks we have, and Dexcom's role in our diabetes management. So this is my diabetes drawer. I have a lot of pen needles.
I actually just got these really awesome sensor holders, and I love these. It fits everything, even your Dexcom transmitter.
I'm not going to show you my stash that's upstairs because it's super messy. So I have my mask, and I have some hand sanitizer for when I go out, and then I have some snacks for when I'm low.
I keep next to Dexcom in here
a large wad of Beyond Type 1 wristbands.
In one cubby, I keep my Dexcom supplies and my pump supplies all in here.
Under here is where all the goodies are. I have all of my Dexcom sensors.
Lots of great looking drawers out there. Thanks guys so much for sharing all of them.
These are some questions that came in through Instagram. So I have one for JC. How does Dexcom help you during tennis tournaments?
It helps me because with the Share app, I have like my coaches on the sideline so they can kind of monitor how I'm doing, while I'm playing. It takes a little bit of stress away from having to focus on that and my tennis. And then at the same time, it's just way easier. I just, swipe left on my phone and I have it, like I just go there and I have it right there on the top. So like it takes me a second to check it out, and it's super convenient for me, at least when I play. And then I also have it on my Apple Watch, so that makes it easy.
Modeling has taken me all around the world. I've been from like my hometown in Melbourne, Australia, to UK, Europe, Asia, USA. I've worked runways with my G6, and I've been on magazine covers, like wearing my G6, so all the time with my device.
The Dexcom for me was really important with building confidence overall because it was more visible than before I was wearing devices. So I would have people come up to me and ask me questions. And as a very shy child who didn't even want to talk to my teachers, let alone strangers, it opened the door for conversations, and I started to educate people on what type 1 diabetes was, and it really just allowed me to get confident talking to others.
My Dexcom was really helpful when I got it. Was just knowing that my parents were watching my numbers, especially at night, because as a 12-year-old that just came out of the hospital, I was really freaked out that I was going to go low at night, and nobody was like going to know. So the Dexcom really comforted me a lot for nighttime.
I'm grateful to have embraced my diagnosis with confidence and bravery. Dexcom helped me by continuing to live my dreams as an artist by allowing me to know where my glucose was trending at any given moment.
My friends and family really helped me build confidence, and the Dexcom G6 allowed them to see my numbers when I'm not around.
You've all taken a very positive approach to showing your Dexcom and diabetes tech with pride.
Because of Dexcom, I'm no longer afraid of falling asleep at a friend's house or a sleepover, because I know my mom was on the other side of the Dexcom Share app getting all my data, and that was a total game changer for my family.
They are really good stories, guys. You're so inspiring. It's so nice to put a face to all these names that I've heard.
My name is Derek Thieler. I'm a fellow Dexcom Warrior. I'm a type 1 diabetic actor based in Los Angeles, and I am so excited to be here today with the Children with Diabetes Friends for Life. I was diagnosed with type 1 diabetes when I was 3 years old, so I don't really remember life without it. It's been an ongoing cause throughout my life, and I'd love to do my part to raise awareness and be a big part of this community.
Who has played the classic board game Guess Who? Anyone? I know I have. I used to love that game. But that's what we're playing today.
If you check out the graphic on your screen, these are faces of people with diabetes in our community, and one of those faces is behind that question mark. Your object is to ask us yes or no questions so that we can get to the bottom of it and figure out who it is. Is the person a sports pro or an athlete?
No.
All right, from Emily, is he a singer?
Yes. I'm on a little suspension. Yes.
Amania, Brian King Joseph.
Okay, yes, you guys figured it out. Yes, it's Brian King Joseph.
Congratulations, guys. We did the guess who game correctly. So now we're excited to welcome type 1 diabetic, electric violinist, and third place winner of America's Got Talent Season 13, Brian King Joseph.
What's up, my type 1 diabetic community and family? It is so amazing to be here. Thank you, Derek and guys, for having me here. I'm so happy to be here and to know that I am not alone. So right now I'm cooling at a nice 130, but I just wanted to be super honest with you guys and just tell you what my numbers are like. I'll be honest, having the Dexcom actually tell me what's going on with my glucose when I'm always on the road, I'm always playing and doing tours, and being able to just have the peace of mind, knowing that I'm not low, knowing that I'm okay right now, knowing that I'm not too high, and also knowing if I feel bad, understanding, what's going on. And it's really that peace of mind. Without it, I would be really scared. I think my favorite feature about having the Dexcom is letting me know I can follow my dreams and be healthy about it.
I really want to hear you play a song, and I heard you were going to play for us, so.
Yeah, I can definitely play you guys a song. This is my favorite song. Well, one of my favorite songs that I played. You might recognize it from America's Got Talent.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.